Yo, and this video is why polarity is the powerhouse of relationships. Okay, now of all relationships. Okay, no matter what, because what is polarity? First of all, let's go over that first. Okay, now polarity is true polarity balance. Okay, a true polarity balance situation is when a man owns his masculinity. Okay, and he owns the masculinity by aligning himself in his masculine energy. Okay, his masculine core. Okay, because we all have both feminine and masculine energy. We all own both. Okay, we all have it. Get over it. We have some feminine in us, and we have some masculine. It depends on the choice of the individual, in my opinion, and some other things too. Some other variables I don't want to get into. But for the most part, the definition, the best I'm going to explain it to you, is the polarity is the option to align yourself. Either natural, instinctual, or whatever that argument's still out there, but it's the decision that somewhere in your chemistry or whatever reason, influences, or whatever, you decide that you, as a masculine frame, you want to balance that. So you're more in your masculine, okay, and she's more on her feminine, okay. Now you do have people that play one or the other, and they're still heterosexual, there's still this, that, no third thing. Like I said, those are complicated. I don't know much about those. I'm not a professional in those things. But what I do know is these skills work. These work no matter what. Okay? That's why I give them to you. Okay? Your choice of what you do with it, but these things work. Okay? And the law is still applies. So when the alignment, when the masculine frame, and in this frame, in this whole period we're talking about here is masculine and feminine energy. Okay, we're dealing with man to female. Okay, interaction. So the masculine frame aligns himself with his masculine core and he embraces that masculine energy. Okay, so he's a little low on the feminine side. Okay, not everybody, and I'm talking about true balance. All right, so now, and of course the female is the same thing. It goes the opposite way, and she's more in her feminine, and if she has to go to work or take on a role, it just kind of boom. But she knows where her balance is. She aligns herself with her essence. Okay, we align herself with our core. She aligns herself with her essence, to be in her feminine essence. That's the goal for her. Okay, they don't always get there, guys. Okay, a lot of times people get together, they don't have the polarity that they need. Okay, that's why it's a powerhouse. Okay, polarity, it has to be maintained. It's a finite resource. It dissipates quickly. Okay, it's not forever. It can be short-term, long-term. Okay, the ideal situation is long-term. It works best, in my opinion. Okay, but it works no matter what. It has to be maintained because it's a fleeting, finite resource. A lot of times you meet somebody on the first date, okay, and it goes well. You had a great time. Wow, he was really gelling. We was really, we had a great connection, and it was all popping, and she was this and that. And you never hear from her again. You had great polarity, yes, but maybe you got ghosted. So, the polarity doesn't mean nothing at that point. Okay, there was no real time invested, but you had polarity. You see? So it doesn't mean anything in that sense. Talking long term, it still doesn't mean anything. If you don't maintain it, it goes away. Okay? If say for example you are in the long term and it dissipates, most families will, some people will hang in there for the long run and just I'm with her or I'm with him, and they're not really, there's no sexual, tension between the two of them at all. Okay, so why is it a juggernaut? Because it's a powerhouse. Okay, and it's for these reasons, because the byproduct of having polarity and balance, the true polarity balance, the byproduct of that is so much worth everything. Most people don't go for that because they settle for mediocrity. Okay, when you're on this channel, my goal is to get you to have the best life possible, the best girls, the options, and someone's going to push you to be your best. You understand? Not just someone's going to take you as you are without any challenges whatsoever. And you just go through life wondering who will go first. You know what I mean? That sucks, man. That sucks. because you never become who you truly are. You never become who you truly meant to be on the inside. You understand? So let's get into it. So let's go into the byproducts of this and why polarity is so important in a relationship. It's a heavyweight. Okay, so what is polarity? Okay, polarity happens when these two energies get together. What happens? Boom! It sparks. Okay, it sparks a magnetic attraction between the two entities, as far as the masculine energy and his masculine core and her feminine essence do a dance or so. Okay, it's kind of a dance because they have this attraction. They're opposites. They have the opposite energy, but they're bonded, okay, chemically. Got it? So that attraction to them, it's you can feel it. It's visceral, okay, and like I said, it could be fleeting, but in the moment, we're talking about the positive part of it, okay? This is when it's here to stay. This is when you're having a relationship, or you meet somebody and you start to kick off with that person. So the polarity is there. So we're talking about when the polarity is there, okay? So we have the sparks that spark off, and those sparks cause that magnetic attraction. And you got to see that person. You guys just get, you just gel and whatnot, okay? So next thing it does, and with the sparks, it ignites chemistry, okay? Chemistry is ignited when you have those sparks. You're like, wow, when you start talking and get to know the person, you start to get the chemistry going, So, and that chemistry, what that causes is it causes excitement, okay? It causes her to be excited, and it causes her emotions. It stirs up excitement deep down inside of her emotions. You understand? Inside of her, those emotions stir up. So she gets excitement from that, and it deepens the rapport between the two of you, okay? Look at my video on creating rapport, okay? It's similar to this. Now, rapport is, not the same as polarity as well. But rapport, the polarity is a little more sexual, okay? The intent of polarity, you can have friendly polarity, friends and family. You can have polarity in that sense too, but its strength comes in the sexual vibe, in the sexual arena, okay? It works best in that sexual arena. What I'm saying, okay? So think of it that way. In this case, we're talking about man and woman interaction. So it's man and woman. We're thinking about, okay, making something happen. Okay, that's the whole goal. Everything else doesn't even matter at this point. We're not there. We're on this. Okay, so because it deepens the rapport and the chemistry, and she's excited about it. Okay, she starts to it gives her the opportunity to build a special bond. So, for example, you talk to her and you say, okay, nice meeting you, say you've been on 2 dates or whatever. So she starts to build a story, She goes, wow, she tells her friends, we have a deep connection, I think we have a lot of chemistry, girl. I like the chemistry we have. So she understands that the chemistry is there. There's spark, there's ignited emotions, there's deep rapport, okay? She's excited when she sees you, okay? All these things lead up to her feeling passionate, okay? So, and as you start to develop a relationship with this person, because this is somebody you like, because you have that polarizing connection, which is rare, okay? It is rare. So when you do have it, you want to ride it out, okay? So say you're riding this thing out and it's developing and moving along here, okay? Could be weeks, could be months, years, whatever. But as that starts to progress, she looks at you, and you know this is working because the girl looks at you with passion. She looks at you passionately, okay? She views you as her man, but she views you passionately, okay? She has a loving look in her eye. When you're speaking, she's listening, gazing, okay? Engaged, nodding, participating in the conversation, okay? She's fully engaged because you have polarity. Polarity makes things work together. It makes things gel. It makes things move, and it stirs the pot, and it keeps the energy in that vibe, that visceral, good feeling just keeps going between the both of you. Guys are sharing it, okay? It's going back and forth, okay? So, and with that passion, and all the energy and the chemistry and the ignited excitement and all that, this is when she looks at you, she's always ready to go. She's always wet, okay? Or she's always moist, or whatever you want to, but, because, why? She's already mentally, physically, she's engaged with you, okay? She has that drive. The spark is that spark, again, it just gets the chemicals going and everything else. So she's fully, she's fully engaged. So once you get the passion, of course, next comes intimacy, okay? So, it starts to create the intimacy between the two of you, because now that all these things are popping off, she wants to get intimate. It keeps it fresh, okay? She wants to connect with you. She may want to, especially kinesthetically, okay? She'll want to touch more. She'll want to rub your back, or she'll want you to hold her, or she'll you come from work or whatever, she wants to jump in your arms, or get up under you, or take your arm, wrap your arms around her, or do something like that. But to get in your face and be in your aura and suck in all them, and I shouldn't say suck in all that masculinity, but suck in all the masculinity. Fuck it, I said it. It's my channel. Fuck it, I said it. Sucking all the masculinity and shit, and absorbing the shit. All right. So that, and now, so she's your girl, okay? She wants all that energy around her, because ideally, this is a perfect situation for her, okay? And this is what she'll start sending. If she can't get a hold of you physically, she'll start letters. She'll call you, thinking about you. I miss you, all those things, and the L word and all that, because she's there already, okay? The polarity is understood, okay? It's verbal and it's nonverbal, but it's always sexual in between. The tension's always there. The tension is fresh and you're excited. And the longer this goes, guys, the deeper she falls into it, okay? So you can still lose it, but we're not there. We're talking about the positive stuff of this, okay? But you can still lose it. But at this point, the longer you're doing this polarity with her, the more you get to understand, engage it. Because again, it's maintenance. You got to maintain this. Same thing with the alignment. You got to maintain your alignment. Same thing when you get your car and you don't get the wheel alignment. What happens? It goes off course. Okay, it's dangerous. The car is dangerous to drive now because you need a wheel alignment. Okay, so the same thing here. It has to be maintained. And as long as you're doing that, you get in the habit of maintaining your polarity. Okay, because if you shake up, she's gonna shake up. Where you slack off, she's got to pick it up. She doesn't know she's doing it, but she's gonna do it naturally because she doesn't want to be here with you and you two girls. She's got to say, okay, I'm gonna go up here because he's here. Got it? So don't put her in that predicament. Okay, always man up and she'll hold her frame because she don't want to be up here. Okay, she don't want to challenge you up here. She doesn't want to do that. Guys tend to get emotional and they get here. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing here with me? Get your ass back up there. So, but that's where testing comes from. But so let's get off of that and continue. So because they have the intimacy, of course, now that stirs up the sexual desire. Okay. Now she wants to complete the set. It's not sparks. It's not the ignited. All this added up, the chemistry added up, and the intimacy added up. Now she wants sex. Sex for her is easy, okay? Because she desires you. She needs to be with you. She wants you, okay? This keeps a good, and with strong polarity, it keeps a girl in check for the most part. As far as she doesn't want to go anywhere else because the polarity is not going to be where this is. She may meet somebody in the street and go, wow, he's great looking and have high attraction for a guy. Doesn't mean the polarity's there, okay? Just because there's high attraction doesn't mean there's polarity, all right? Those are two different things, okay? She can meet somebody and he's awesome and it's this and that, and next thing you know, or I hate animals, or, I'm not a vegan, I eat meat, I'm a carnivore, crazy shit. Women, they can turn up the simplest shit, he was cute. I saw he voted for so-and-so. Stupid shit. You understand? But, hey, it's a fleeting, like I said, it's a finite resource. It's a fleeting resource. Has to be maintained. So, let's move on. So, but now the sexual desire comes easy. She wants it more than you now. And she has sexual freedom. She doesn't mind telling and displaying and acting a little nasty, doing a little nasty shit. She doesn't mind being sexually expressive, okay? Because any one of those, if it's regular sex, you touch her, she touched you, if you play around, playful, or you whatever, or you got to really get down and get dirty, whatever. All of it is it's ecstatic. Okay, it's ecstatic and emotionally ecstatic for her. It all accomplishes all the emotions and feelings that leads up to the sex. It builds her up, and then all you have to do is touch her, and she's like exploding everywhere. Remember, she's wetting the pants already. All you do is take the pants off, and she's exploding. She's ecstatic. You know, she's already buzzing like this. All you got to do is touch her. Okay, on the inside. Okay, that's why, you know, and once you're doing that, she's satisfied. She's satisfied. I'm telling you. But, you know, and with that, she's free to express herself because she trusts you. She trusts your core. She stays in her essence. She doesn't ever have to come out of her box. But she will. Yeah, hang on for that. But for the most part, she can stay in her essence. She can rock in her femininity. And you can be the rock and hold strong and firm in your masculinity. And when she's done playing, she can come on in. Okay? And she knows that she can come on in and get soothed. Okay? Put her head in your chest and she's good. Okay? That's what she knows. So, yeah, you're going to get sex. You know, ask for it. I was waiting for you. So these are the great things. This is why it's a powerhouse. This is why polarity is a powerhouse, because it sets the narrative, and you can do this all the days long as you understand how to do it, like any mechanic. Okay. I'm teaching you here, guys. You guys can apply this at any time. Okay, and as long as you know how to work the screws, you'll get something going. You'll get the motor going. That's for sure. All right. I mean, I'm giving you these tools. I want you to get this information, get this content. So let's move on. Okay. After that, you give it the sexual, the intimacy, the passionate looking, and the sparks that ignited, and the attraction, the magnetic attraction. All that builds up. It makes her a willing partner. Okay? She's a willing partner she's a willing participant. So with your program that you're running to bring them toward the future, she's on board, literally. So just like a captain of a ship, okay? A captain of a ship, if you're in the wheelhouse, upstairs in the wheelhouse, top part of the ship, overseeing the direction of the relationship, and she's down at the bottom, making sure things are cleaned up, making sure the kids are good, making sure food is set up, making sure there's fuel in the bag. She's making sure the boat runs smoothly. And that's her, and she's happy to do it. That's a willing participant, guys. She's willing to participate because she's satisfied, she's filled, she wants to keep this going. Okay? Don't forget, she's been a lot of losers before this. A lot of guys that couldn't stand up. Okay? So she knows what it is. This is different. This is special. Okay, this is special. This is not the norm, because the polarity is there. You have, and the polarity from the sexual polarity, that bonds and builds the rapport. So you got twofold, boom, you got rapport, and you've got the sexual polarity. And all other shit around it, the commonality, all that stuff comes about sexually. These are two pillars it makes it a powerhouse. This right here, it's hard to break. This is a girl, be like, yo, she'd be crazy to cheat on you or leave you. She'd be crazy because she knows she'd be saying, so I gotta be crazy to leave this guy because of all the value he's giving me on the inside that I can't get on the outside without buying me shit. Got it? So she's on that boat with you, but she'll fucking test you. So to make sure that you're still strong, she's still, I don't care how beautiful, you're smooth sailing, she's still going to come upstairs, all right? And she's going to come up to the dock. Come on, so don't forget, guys, he can steer downstairs when it's raining or go topside when it's nice out. Everything's going smooth. He's topside. There's no problems. There's no financial problem. There's no family problem. There's no other problems. It's just him and the family just chilling. And here she comes to the bullshit. Here she comes to the bullshit. Why? Because it's easy to be a man when things are going smooth. You just, and you're looking over the bay, and it's nice, and the water's calm. There's no storm. You know, you're fucking Old Spice and shit, right? Wheelhouse chilling. Here she comes upstairs. You okay? Which way's the boat going? You know, are we going? Are we lost? Where are we? We look lost. I don't think you know what you're doing. I'm getting nervous. Let's pull over. Let's dock somewhere. Let's get some directions. You understand? And you're like, you know she's fucking with you. Like, you know, it's fucking beautiful day. The kids are happy. Why why you up here? Leave me alone. But you can't say that because then you'll fail. So what do? You say, oh yeah, yeah, you know, you're right, you know, but you know what? Let me see that ass. Turn around. And you playfully banter with her. Give her your time of day. Tell her, here, come here. Steer this woman. Get behind her. Let her steer. Let her steer the boat a little bit. And you get behind her like a man and then watch her do it. You got it? And then when she starts saying, you know what? Not bad. You give her 5-10 minutes of her time. Then she gets tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll be happy that you gave her time. You got yourself around her masculine energy, and you just kind of watched her and kept her feeling safe while she was playing around and being a girl, being feminine. Oh, I'm having fun. Oh, boy, I could turn the boat up. I don't know. But you're there to keep her secure, and your job is to let her play and joy and bring the joy into the relationship. And your job is to watch her do it and make sure she doesn't hurt herself doing that. Or run into the fucking dock while she's being fun and playful.